Oh, there it is.
No, just trees. Now, yes. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So I know for sure we're on a downtrend. Just simple observation. We're trending down, yeah? Simple. Do we break the trend? We broke the trend a little bit. So there's a possibility we could go up, but I'm still wait. Remember, it's not actually open time yet. So I'm just looking at the market. So I would want to see what we're doing at 7:45. So now I would wait and I would just see what do we do from here. So I would just see what we're doing. We're coming down. Okay, 7:45. We drop. So we make a massive. See, yesterday, I don't know if you remember yesterday, Paolo. I caught the trade earlier yesterday. Yesterday was like, I think it was 7:20 or 7:30 in the morning. The trade developed like this. So this developed early, but I wasn't in front of the charts to see this. But this was the 7:30 candle. It dropped now. So once it's dropped like that, we've taken out the low, yeah? So we've taken out that low.
Yes. Yes.
We spoke about. So what I would want to see from here, what can we do next? So this is quite tricky for me. I would expect us to come down. So what I would have done is where can we go next? Where's the next? Sorry, I haven't got a mouse because I'm in bed. I'm just using my hand. Sorry, it's taking ages. But I would look for premium. So this is what I'll be looking for. Where was the last swing low? Last swing high? This level of interest? We have an imbalance here as well, which I missed that just now. So I would just look at this like that. And I would want to see how are we reacting here.
Yes.
That's it. That would be my bias for the morning. Do we reverse from here? I don't know. So what I would be looking at, because we dropped so heavy, I would be looking to take out this low here. So that's why I did this morning. I put the chart like that this morning because I was thinking we're gonna reject here and then come and take out this low because there was so much volume. I didn't expect it to come back up like it did. So this is what I would be waiting for. So I didn't actually take the trade this morning, but I was looking and I thought the risk is too much. So I'll be looking like this. So we didn't get the entry. 9 o'clock come and then I switched off. After 9 o'clock, I don't trade the London session because sometimes it just goes into consolidation.
Yes.
So that's how I'd look at my morning. That's exactly what I do. And that's exactly what I did this morning. I looked. After 9 o'clock, I didn't look at the charts again until about 11 o'clock. Because there's not much move. It's moved up, but it's not significant. That's 40 points of very, very high risk because you're trading straight back into the imbalance. So that's very risky. So, and even a stop loss, yeah, we could have put a stop loss here. We could have actually traded that, but me personally, that's too much of a high risk. I would never trade into an imbalance like that, or I would never trade down into an imbalance. I need to be in the trade from the top, like from here to catch the face, or I need to be in some kind of structure formed here to catch the whole move. Because when you're halfway through a move, it can just hit there and reverse fast. So you're in a trade there and you just get stopped out. That's why I take very few losses because I don't entertain these type of trades. So that could have been a good trade, but where are we going with this? You know, for me, the risk isn't really worth the reward because I don't know what we're going to do from here. So we go up and then we just consolidate and we come back down and here we are now. So for me, this would have been a risky trade. I wouldn't have taken that. So that's exactly how I look at my morning. So going into New York now, session, I'm doing the same observation. I'm expecting price to come back to this level because we have premium here. We've got premium level there. I want to see it tap that level, or I want to see it tap this level. So we've got two levels that I'm waiting for market to tap into to see what it's going to do next. And that's it really. That is as simple as my analysis goes. But I don't draw this, I just look. So I'm just looking at it.
What happens if the price didn't break the yesterday low?
What happens if it didn't break the low?
Yeah.
Here.
You didn't enter in the trade?
So if it didn't break the low, I'll be looking at the structure here. There isn't no significant block here. We've got a block here, but we've gone past it. So I wouldn't be doing anything. So if we broke past there, for instance, I would have been in the trade. Let's just say this was at 8 o'clock open, not 7, because this was 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. This is 6 o'clock in the morning. Let's just say this was 8 o'clock. I would have seen the price tap into premium. I would have had the trade like this. The trade
Okay, yes. It's a
would have been above premium.
short trade.
It
Yeah.
would have been here, and the delivery would have been the low. Well, TP1 would have been this structure here. TP2 would have been the low, and then the full delivery may have been somewhere down here. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
So when you're looking at your charts, Paolo, what are you looking at? Like when you come to the market, what are you doing exactly?
Cosa faccio io quando entro, quando guardo le...
Sì, esatto.
Allora, io guardo anch'io le imbalance e le spike sugli swing. Allora, I see spike on the swing and imbalance in imbalance, but my difficulty is to understand where is going market. There is, when I have an idea, market, for example, is going down, okay? We are waiting Nasdaq down, okay? But Paolo, spiega, io non riesco a cambiare idea.
Sì, no.
Io non riesco a cambiare idea, mentre lui cambia idea velocemente, no? Perché lui ha un'immagine più grande del mercato. Perché lui dice se rompe qui va su o se rompe qua va giù. Io invece mi faccio quell'idea e la inseguo, capito? Io inseguo la mia idea.
Okay. Maybe the problem with Paolo is that he has difficult to change ideas during the trade. For example, in the morning, he trades the swings, he trades the imbalance, he draws the imbalances, and so on. And the first thing Paolo do is to have an idea that the market maybe is going short. The difficulty he has is that the market is not going short, but the change character and is going up. Is not able to understand this change, and so maybe he take a stop loss because he has got one idea and is not able to think if the market is changing in another direction. This is difficult.
Okay, so I can give you. I think I've showed you this before. So there's another way you can trade. If you want to trade by yourself, maybe try this tonight when you're by yourself. So on the open, take the first 15-minute, 30-minute candle. So this will be your
London Open.
No, this is open in the evening.
Okay.
So this will be 11 o'clock at night, UK time.
Okay.
So if you take the first, this is not a good example anyway because it went straight down. But if you take the first 30-minute candle, so this is actually a good example. So this will be your first 30-minute candle.
Yeah.
Okay, so none of this is here. Let me get this. This is a model that maybe you could trade by yourself and you won't get stuck. So let's just say got the first candle. Okay, so we made the first 30-minute candle here. That's all you're waiting for. First 30-minute candle. Once the first 30-minute candle is formed, oh my nose. Wait and see what it does. Okay? What you want to see. Sorry, my nose is so bad. Sorry. What you want to do is you want to see, does it close above the first 30-minute candle? If it does not, and it pushes through, it will reverse to the other side. Now that could be a quick, easy, small risk. That's a quick 35 points with a 10-point stop loss. Let's just say 10 points. So say you've got 10-point stop loss to make the next, or you could.
Okay, excuse me. Stop here. Why market must go down now? In this moment, your bias is short now. Okay, why? You have on the left. You have on the left.
Look, the first 30-minute candle. Yeah, the first candle. Yeah.
Yes.
It
There is
trades,
a rejection.
it trades inside, it wicks the top candle, and it closes back inside. That will be an entry low. I'll show you. Look, we'll go to the yesterday. It's the same thing every day.
Hai capito Paolo questa?
Sì,
Se
ho
no te la
capito, ho
spiego.
capito, ho capito.
Sì.
I'll
C'è
show
stata
you.
una reazione su quel massimo.
In
This
poche
is
parole
something
lui...
you could do on your own. You don't need me to. You don't need my bias to do this kind of model. So this is first 30 minute. Okay. You see, 30 minute. That's the first one. Yeah. From here to here, it opens there. That's the first 30 minutes. You go down to the 5 minutes. My system checks this. This is what my system analyzes this behavior, and then it calculates what's going on, and then that's how I get my levels as well. Because I got volumetrics as well that shows me volume, and this is what it does. So it's the same thing. Look, we come down, we close outside, no trade.
Ok, qui ha chiuso sopra e quindi non ha tradato, va bene, qui ok. Ok,
What's going on? Free meeting. This is not a free meeting. This is a paid meeting. Hold on 1 second. What does it mean 10 minutes?
questo funziona solo all'apertura, Paolo.
Sì.
Ok.
This system is working, Mr. Z, only on a 30-minute candles on the open.
In the open.
Yeah, on this particular model, yes.
Yes, okay, thank you.
Ok.
Sì.
Only on this model. So look, so we close outside, no trade. We come back in, we wicked the bottom. Okay, there's your entry. There's your entry because this closed, so there's no entry. And then what you can do this every day. This works every single day.
Where is the entry? There, after the rejection.
After the rejection, so you can see
Yeah,
this
with,
spike.
yeah, with the new candle. Yeah.
You'd wait for the first 5 minute candle to open. So
Stop loss on the low. Yeah.
once the first 5 minutes opens, which would be here, that will be your entry candle.
Ah, dopo la candela di reazione, bellissima questa.
And then what you
Sì.
would do?
Questa è
for the
bellissima.
next high,
Yes.
30
Questa
points.
è
Think
fantastica.
about 30. I'll show you another one. It's the same thing every day.
Lui prende,
This works.
lui prende la prima candela dei 30 minuti all'apertura.
Sì.
La prima candela.
Sì.
Ok.
Sì.
But also, Paolo, you don't need to trade by yourself either. If you just take the trades that I'm trading, don't over leverage, you're going to make money every day. If you just don't over leverage.
Scusa, che mi ha detto Paolo? Paolo, che mi ha detto?
Ha detto che non c'è bisogno di tradare, nel senso basta che segui i suoi trade.
Sì, lo so, ma io voglio seguire lui, ma voglio anche imparare, capito? Perché seguire lui è come, se no è come come essere ciechi.
Yeah. Yes.
Ok?
Paolo
Io voglio imparare.
want to see you, to follow you, and he wants also to learn by himself.
Of course. Where did I go? With that? So yes. So this is another example. This one took longer, okay? But look, what happened?
Yes.
We come down, we closed, we come down, we wicked back in. Look at that beautiful entry. It closed. So you would have got what? Let's see how much points from there to there. 35 points. You're only looking for 35 points. It's 35 points you closed. That's it. This does this every night. This does this every single night.
Bellissimo questo.
As it works in the night also. Yes.
I showed you this before, though. I remember I showed you this a couple of times before. I showed you this. This is an easier method. So if you go from high to low, that's high to low. High to low. So it closes, no entry. It comes up, it closes. This one's a little bit tricky, but there's the wick you're looking for. That you're looking for that wick, and then you're looking for 30 points. Just 30 points. So the 5 minute candle closes.
Excuse me, Zed, why this range? You took this range. Why? I don't see why you took this range. Okay, why?
È la candela
Which
di 30
candle? Which
minuti.
candle? Quale candela?
The market open candle. That's the market open. You see the blue line?
Hai vista quella, Paolo?
No, non si vede.
Quella con le spike
Ah, è
grosse.
quello, sì, no, è che si vede pochissimo quello spike. Ho
That's
capito.
the candle.
I understood, ok.
So that's your candle there.
Ok.
You're looking for a close outside the range, and then for it to come back in, or a wick. You need if it wicks.
But on
and
5
then-
minutes, this is on 5 minutes.
Yes, but it's a 30-minute candle you're looking for. So the 30-minute candle is this candle. 30-minute candle is that candle.
Ok.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not thinking straight. That's the 30-minute candle. Apologize. That's the 30-minute candle. And then what you do, you go down to the 5 minutes and you wait for the wick on the 5 and the close. And then that gives you the entry. If I'm awake in the evening, I do trade this sometimes, and it works all the time. All the time. Where is it now? Actually, this one would have been a little bit difficult because it doesn't actually tap out. It actually taps out there and then comes back. So there's your entry there. Look, there's the actual entry. So that is slightly, but if I get a smaller thing, you can see that slightly wicked. See the entry?
Yes.
Slightly wicked underneath. Candle closed. Sorry, candle closed here. Once the candle closed, that would have been your stop. Would have been like this. Try it tonight and let me know how you get on. If I'm awake, I'm not sure I'll be awake, but if I'm awake, I'll send you the trade setup so you can have a look. But that's how it would be. So you've got 3 points. You're risking 3 pips to make 35. So 35 is here. Do you see how it works? It's like the algorithm does it on purpose. It's like the algorithm delivers 30 points and then continues. Don't ask me why it does it. I have no idea. I just figured it out a long time ago that it does that on the open. You can go back to any open, it does the same thing. Look, let's look at this one. So if we go to 30 minutes, so 30 minutes is 5 candles. Yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so this would be your 30-minute candle. So this would be the 30-minute candle. So how would this one go down to? Just double check that. This one's a little bit tricky.
Does this works only on night?
Yeah, just mark it open. It's just the open.
Yes.
Because it closes for 1 hour, and then it reopens. It does work sometimes on New York Open, but because it's so fast,
Okay, it's too much volatility.
It's too much volatility. Look, I'll show you. It does appear, but it's just too fast. And if I'm sending charts into the group,
it's too fast. Yes.
So that would be 2:30 open. So what you do, the last 30-minute candle. So that 30-minute candle will be 1, 2 o'clock. It does work, but it's too fast. Unless you go down on the 30 seconds or the 15 seconds, which is too volatile.
Yes.
So what you can do, you can wait for the first 15-second imbalance to fall and then take the same direction. But it's tricky. It's very, very tricky.
Yes.
So that would be the 2 o'clock candle. Sorry, that would be 2 o'clock candle would be there. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That would be your 2:30 candle. So you'll be looking at that range. It's too. No, it didn't work here, but it's too aggressive. But you can also play the last run of that. But then again, because it's so volatile at the open, it could spike and then just deliver the other way. I don't know that. Like it could definitely do that. So I wouldn't risk it. And plus, when it opens at 11 o'clock, it's not too bad because you got to remember it's 30-minute candle, and when the market opens, it's not that volatile. It's not that volatile.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so you're just playing that range, that first 30-minute range. You need the spike out because all they're doing is collecting liquidity. So basically, what happens is the algorithm pushes up, and then you'll have a lot of people selling here. A lot. Everybody will be selling because it's pushed up. They're trying to catch the retracement. So what happens? The algorithm's smart. It comes back, and then what does it do? It takes them out. Do you see? It takes them out, and then it delivers 30 points. Why? I don't know. I have no idea why it does 30 points. But it's always 30, around 35 points. This one's a little bit less.
25, yes.
That's 25. Yeah, that's 25. It's always around 35, I've noticed. I normally close out at 35. But some days are different. And then if you look how it behaves at that last 30-minute candle, because remember, the 30-minute candle is very important because look how it behaves with it on every open. Like that's 50% of that first bar.
Andato?